Vampire Savior is a well-known but also not well-known fighting game that is praised by so many people in the FGC, and why don't people know about it in the greater sphere? Let's talk about that real fast. Capcom Fighting Collection came out a few days ago, and I have been absolutely dominating that game. Not online, I suck ass. I mean in playtime. I've pretty much not gotten off this... I pretty much haven't gotten off this game very much. I've been completely addicted to it, mainly for Darkstalkers 3, also known as Vampire Savior, and that game is so fucking good. I'm just going to talk about it. Darkstalkers is a franchise I've had just so much, like, pent up love for, because I don't want to say I'm a Darkstalkers fan. I definitely am now, but I'd never played a Darkstalkers game before. My entire Darkstalkers experience, which I'm sure is the same for a lot of other people, is completely through the Marvel vs. Capcom franchise, with Marvel vs. Capcom 1 having Morgan in it, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 having a bunch of Darkstalkers characters in it, 3 had Chick and Felicia and Morgan in it. Chick is like the zombie, the hoppy zombie. But I loved playing those characters in that game because they had such a distinct rushdown just archetype that just really reflects their game well. Because Darkstalkers, Vampire Savior, whatever you want to call it, is pretty much the first rushdown fighting game, I think. And it was one of the first fighting games, if not the first fighting game, to introduce like light to medium to heavy combos. I don't remember the particular name for them. I think it's called Link combos. Whatever you call it. I'm gonna fuck that up. It's good though. It plays real nice. This cast of characters is so just unique and distinct, even if they are all parodies of pre-existing things. Victor is Frankenstein. Dracula is Dracula. It's straight up Dracula. Isn't his name Dimitri or something? I don't remember. Basically, he's Dracula. And then Morgan is hot Dracula. And then Lilith is flat hot Dracula. Capcom devs, why keep the horniness out of the game? Because character designs are enough. I don't need shit like this in my face. That is... I'm disappointed in you, 1990 something Capcom devs that went on to make Third Strike. So never mind, I forgive you. You made Third Strike. At the end of the day, this game is so amazing, and it has so much personality and love put into it that I cannot believe that this franchise hasn't gotten 15 installments with... There's an alternate universe where the Darkstalker Alpha games exists. And that is a universe where I am a happy lad, unlike this one. I main Lilith and Felicia and Dracula. Those are the characters I play because they're kind of easy. I wanted to main the Egypt man, but he turns into a UFO, and that kind of scares me. But this recent resurgence of Darkstalkers really has me It has me hopeful because... maybe Capcom might revisit the franchise again, because there was a time where Darkstalkers was on par in popularity with Street Fighter, and I want that to happen again because I want to see these characters fully fleshed out. With 100, Morgan would have 150 costumes. She'd be the new Chun-Li. Darkstalkers is a piece of fighting game history that I've never really gotten to experience before, and I feel like it's filled a void. Because I've been playing a lot of fighting games recently. I am going to soon though, because with Darkstalkers finally coming into my life, and Vampire Savior alike and everything else. Of course Vampire Savior, that's the one you should play, but Vampire is also really fun and really ahead of its time. Play that one too. Street Fighter 6 is coming out, and that game looks so good. That game looks so awesome. Oh my god. I'm so excited for that game too. Fighting games is going to be fun again soon. I'm so excited. Mortal Kombat 11 sucks ass and almost put me off the entire genre. And that's my opinion. If it's not your opinion, that's okay. We all have opinions. Most of the time, my opinions get me into shit. But at the end of the day, I think the Capcom Fighting Collection is a damn fun time, and just about every game in that is worth playing. Pocket Fighter, Puzzle Fighter, Red Earth is so much more fun than I thought it would be. That is such a weird game and so of its time, but that game looks awesome. That is such a cool looking game. And just play it, buy it. It's $40. And for all those games that haven't pretty much have been extinct since the 90s, they are, if you care about fighting games, there's a fucking wasp in my house. Darkstalkers is a part of fighting game history that should really be remembered more. And the short time I've had with Vampire Savior so far, it is one of the better fighting games I've ever played. And that's probably my bias because I'm a huge fan of like classic monsters and stuff. But regardless, go play it. Buy the collection. You're going to have a good time. It's a lot better than the 30th anniversary edition. Fuck you, Capcom. Alpha 2 doesn't even have a training mode. You can really tell the management at Capcom Fighting Division has changed. Thank you, name. I don't remember it right now. Thank you. You are a godsend. You are such a great man, and I love you. Thank you. Go play Darkstalkers. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. I don't fuck with no outros.